Hello, everyone. The chart interpretation course begins next week, so this is my final promotion for this course. There's only a little bit of time left to enroll. I want to speak a little bit about what is actually happening in this course. What are we doing when we're interpreting a chart? So, of course, this is based in the evolutionary astrology interpretive paradigm as taught by Jeffrey Wolf Green. What does that mean? So the essence of this work is looking at the chart from the point of view of the soul's ongoing journey of self-realization of awakening. For everyone here, regardless of the chart, there is an underlying truth to what this human life is actually all about. And we can take our understanding of what this life is about and bring that to the chart and interpret the chart according to our understanding of this life. When we think of this human life from the point of view of infinity, of essence, unchanging beingness, remembering what it is. And then we bring that to the natal chart. We're actually looking at how every facet of our life, every experience, every challenge, every question that we hold, every nuance of our human experience at the core, in its highest level of understanding, is a part of the journey, is the template from which we are all continuing to wake up to who we are. It means nothing's taken for granted. Nothing is just some sort of circumstance or meaningful experience on its own for its own right. Nothing of this world inherently has any meaning on its own. It's all impermanent and it all comes and goes. And the human lives that we're living and these bodies and everything that we create in this human life, it's all a part of this evolutionary journey. And every facet of this human experience comes for a time, lingers, sticks around, we engage with it, we integrate it, we chew on it, we learn from it, and we move on. Everything in the world is like that. So the question that we hold is, how is any experience serving and relevant and supporting our ongoing evolutionary growth? To hold this perspective really means we recognize, in a sense, this journey is more about elimination. Right? We're not adding something to reality to find out what we are. We already are what we are. And so we look at the natal chart and we're actually at the core looking at an elimination process. We're moving through experience and ultimately coming back to what we are and allowing the impermanence to just come and go. Like the ongoing journey of awakening is a letting go and an arriving at who we truly are. And I like to think of it as we are love. Our very essence, our true nature is love. And it's not something that we created or made up. Our essence, our being is ineffable. It's indescribable. And as we awaken to that, we recognize that the truth of life, the truth of our being, the truth of what we are is a deeply loving, deeply compassionate, a state of unity and beingness that is just always there. And it's really our entanglement, our attachments, the ways in which we get stuck and caught and knotted up in life experience that for a time makes it seem like we're something other than that. But we work through that. We bring our learning into our experiences and we work through it. And this is, again, true for everyone. But the natal chart, when we bring this perspective to the chart, we're actually able to see what is the unique curriculum, what is the specific content, right? What is the unique context of the soul awakening journey that, yes, we're all doing, but is very individuated for each individual. And there's something very validating and beautiful about offering that perspective to an individual, right? To listen to someone and say, here are the ways in which this very seemingly personal, right, relevant life experience that only you are having, here's some insight. Here's the way in which this is actually absolutely serving your ongoing evolutionary growth. To do that takes wisdom and compassion, right? You can't just bring someone a natal chart and say, read it and give insight. We need to bring a certain dimension of compassion, expansive insight, and wisdom into the chart in order to give that, which means we have to be seeking that in our own lives. And that's a big part of what we're doing in this course. It's not just here's some information. It It's a training in really knowing our own lives from a soul perspective. It's a training in looking more deeply at ourselves and looking more deeply at who we are, learning to apply this deeper wisdom, this deeper compassionate, loving understanding of ourselves, deepening our own commitment to awaken to who we truly are, cultivating deeper connection to what's true. And so as we practice that, we can provide immense benefit to other people, and of course, while doing so, to ourselves as well. So that's what this work is about. I wouldn't be teaching it if I didn't find immense benefit and value in it in my own life, right? It's like we don't need the chart to do this work. Most people in the world on the spiritual path that are applying this level of thinking don't have a chart with them, right? All the tools that exist in the world are helpful, they're tools. So if you are drawn to this work, if you're wired in a way where your mind is interested in this kind of stuff, then this can be incredibly beneficial. For those that are not drawn to it, they're not going to be drawn to it. So every tool has to be understood as that. And the best way to understand and to use a tool is to recognize that it only serves the purpose that we're giving it. And that's why our spiritual orientation, our devotion, that which we bring to the Course, is the most important part. So let's take a look at what this course actually entails. To join, you need to enroll. You need to apply. It's only open to those that have already been studying this work, have taken a beginner's class either with myself or with another evolutionary astrology teacher, so that you have a basic skill set in planet sign house synthesis and the basic philosophy of evolutionary astrology. What's included? We have 13 hours of video content. We meet twice a week. It's the same meeting, but we do it twice for different time zone needs, so that everyone in the group, we have right now about 30 people enrolled, so not everyone can meet the same time zone. So I want to make it as accommodating and supportive as possible. We have alumni support as well, joining us during our classes as well as offering additional classes. Community forum, and just an overall loving and inclusive community. It's really taught in two, you can say even three parts. First part is all about the nodes and Pluto and aspects. Second part, transits and progressions. And then we have a section on example chart readings where we will be applying our learning. And all of this is preparation for the practicum, which you can only take if you've done this course, where I'll actually be supporting you to read charts. I'll be doing many live chart reading examples with live volunteers, and you will be doing that as well. But that's only possible, and that's in 2023. That's only possible if you've taken this course. So if you feel this is for yourself, if you feel drawn to this work and you're ready, feel free to apply. I'll get in touch with you pretty quickly, and we'll have a conversation just to make sure it's the right fit. We start next week. Thank you for watching.